Before we start, please hear a message from International News Today Network. Starting today, for every subscriber, International News Today Network will plant one tree to save our planet. Please help contribute in saving our planet by subscribing to our channel. One subscriber equals one tree. Thanks. U.S. coalition forces said they captured a senior Islamic State of Iraq and Syria group bomb maker in a pre-dawn raid Thursday that, witnesses said, saw troops in helicopters swoop down on an isolated house in rebel-held northwestern Syria. A war monitor and AFP correspondents said 2 military helicopters touched down for only a few minutes, and several shots were fired, in a village in an area controlled by Turkish-backed rebel groups. The captured individual is an experienced bomb maker and operational facilitator who became one of the top leaders of Daesh's Syrian branch, said the US-led coalition battling the jihadist group in Syria and Iraq, using another name for ISIS. The coalition did not name the target in the statement, but a coalition official told AFP the man captured was Hani Ahmed al-Kurdi, who was the ISIS leader of Raqqa when it was the de facto capital of IS in Syria. Such operations by U.S. forces are rare in parts of northwestern Syria that are under the control of Turkish-backed rebels and non-IS jihadist groups. A previous special forces raid in early February led to the death of the group's leader Abu Ibrahim al-Qurashi, who detonated a bomb vest to avoid capture. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, a Britain-based war monitoring group with a vast network of sources on the ground, could not confirm the identity of the ISIS operative captured on Thursday. Observatory head Rami Abdel Rahman told AFP that 2 military helicopters landed in Al Humaira and took off 7 minutes later, adding that only a few shots were fired. The U.S. operation was quick and smooth, he said, adding it took place in the village of Al Humaira, northeast of Aleppo and 4 kilometers, 2.5 miles, from the Turkish border. No civilians harmed. The coalition said that the mission was meticulously planned to minimize the risk of collateral damage, particularly any potential harm to civilians. There were no civilians harmed during the operation nor any damage to coalition aircraft or assets. Mohammed Youssef, a local witness to the raid, said it targeted a house on the outskirts of the village where displaced people from the Syrian city of Aleppo were living. He reported busy activity in the skies during the nighttime operation. About 8 aircraft flew for more than an hour and a half, he said. When they left, we headed to the house and found the women tied up and the children in a nearby field. He said the women told them that coalition forces had arrested a man named Fawaz. Other residents told AFP that about 4 men and 6 women had lived in the house, but that they did not know whether they were a family, and that they did not mix with the rest of the village. Other eyewitnesses told AFP that a pro-Turkish Syrian group arrested the 2 other men after the operation,